Yes, Mr. J.
Now, Mr. Murdoch, may we move to Mr. David Cameron?
I first met him once, maybe even twice, at family picnics at my at weekends at my daughter's house in the grounds of Blenheim Castle, where he came with his family, and we were overrun by children. There were no politics, but I was extremely impressed at the kindness and feeling he showed to his children, and particularly to his retarded son.
What happened with the BSkyB merger in 1990? That there was always a political frisson around your bids, mergers and acquisitions, and therefore in relation to BSkyB it was wholly predictable, wasn't it? There would be.
I welcome that question, Mr. J, because I want to put it to bed once and for all that that is a complete myth.
So what's the myth, Mr. Murdoch?
That I used the influence of the son or the supposed political power to get favourable treatment.
And don't you agree that that's a recurring theme?
Well, in The Guardian, and maybe The Independent, but not everywhere. And, you know, after a while, if these lies are repeated again and again, they sort of catch on. And particularly if we're successful, it's sort of, you know, the people who are resentful can grab onto them, but they just aren't true.
Do you have any? You have no recollection at all of that, do you?
I think that's part of the democratic process. All politicians of all sides like to have their views known by the editors of newspapers or publishers, hoping that they will be put across, hoping that they will be that they will succeed in impressing people. That's the game.
May I ask you this? Was there no link in your mind between your support for Mr. Cameron and the BSkyB bid?
None at all.
Were you not fearful that if your guess was wrong and that Mr. Brown had won that election, that the BSkyB bid would hit choppier waters?
No, I never gave it any thought. Yes.
Might be said that you had an ally in Mr. Salmond now, and you were pointing out what News International, or rather Mr. Dinsmore was pointing out what News International hoped to achieve in Scotland in the future. Would you agree with that?
Well, Mr. Dinsmore may have gone a little too far, but in his enthusiasm, I can only tell you, as a matter of interest, that if we didn't continue to support Mr. Salmond at this stage, I really would have an insurrection up there.
Thank you very much indeed. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir, for your consideration.